Your dog does this subtle thing when they trust you. And chances are you never even noticed it.
These trust signals don't look like love at all, but they are. Every single one of them. And the last one, most dog owners misread it completely. So if you love your dog, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 1. When your dog becomes your perfect walking partner. Have you ever realized that your dog adjusts their walking pace to match yours perfectly? This isn't just coincidence or good training. It's something much more meaningful.
Dogs naturally want to explore, sniff everything, chase squirrels, and generally move at their own chaotic pace.
Their world is full of fascinating scents and sounds that pull them in different directions. But when your dog consistently matches your rhythm, slowing down when you slow down and speeding up when you do, they're doing something remarkable. They're showing you that staying connected with you is more important than following their natural instincts. This synchronization is a form of social bonding that demonstrates incredible attention and respect. It's completely different from when they're in exploration mode, pulling towards every interesting smell or sight. Instead, they're maintaining focus on you, tuning into your energy and movement patterns. It's like they're saying, where you go, I go. Your pace is my pace.
In the wild, this kind of behavior would indicate pack hierarchy and deep social bonds.
Wolves move together as a coordinated unit, and this synchronization helps them hunt effectively and stay safe. When your dog synchronizes with your walking pace, they're tapping into this ancient behavior, showing you that they see you as a trustworthy leader, not through fear or dominance, but through genuine respect and affection. What makes this behavior even more special is how effortless it seems. Your dog isn't consciously thinking, I need to match my human's pace. It's an instinctive response that shows just how deeply they're connected to you. They're so attuned to your presence that they naturally fall into harmony with your movement patterns. It's like they're saying, where you go, I go. Your pace is my pace. Next time you're walking your dog, pay attention to this subtle dance you're doing together. You might be amazed at how naturally your furry friend has been showing you this form of trust without you even realizing it. It's their way of saying, I choose to be in harmony with you, and it's happening every single day. 2. The magic of the loving gaze.
Here's something that might surprise you. When your dog looks directly into your eyes with that soft, relaxed expression, something magical is happening in both of your brains.
Scientists have discovered that this prolonged, gentle eye contact actually releases oxytocin, the same love hormone that bonds parents with their children and helps couples fall in love. But here's what makes this behavior so extraordinary. In the animal kingdom, direct eye contact is often seen as a threat or challenge. Dogs learn early in life that staring at another dog can be interpreted as aggressive behavior. For your dog to maintain soft, prolonged eye contact without any tension in their face or body, they're showing incredible emotional vulnerability. They're essentially saying, I trust you so completely that I can be emotionally open with you. This isn't the intense stare your dog gives when they want something. You know that look, the one where they're focused and demanding, maybe sitting by their food bowl or staring at the treat jar. This loving gaze is completely different. It's relaxed, almost dreamy, like they're just enjoying the simple act of looking at you. Some researchers call it a visual embrace because it's pure communication of affection without needing any action in return. You'll notice this behavior most often during quiet moments, when you're both relaxed. Maybe you're sitting on the couch reading, and your dog is lying nearby on their favorite blanket. Suddenly, you feel like you're being watched, and when you look over, there they are, just gazing at you with those soft, loving eyes. They're not asking for anything, not trying to communicate a need. They're just connecting with you on a purely emotional level. The amazing thing is, this behavior seems to be something dogs developed specifically for their relationship with humans. Wild wolves and even domestic dogs don't typically engage in this kind of prolonged, affectionate eye contact with each other. It's a special language they created just for us, refined over thousands of years of living together. When your dog gives you this loving gaze, they're sharing a moment of pure trust and affection. They're vulnerable, open, and completely present with you. It's one of the most beautiful forms of nonverbal communication between species, and it happens in living rooms around the world every single day. And while these natural trust behaviors are beautiful, there's something that can make your relationship with your dog even more profound: proper training. When you take the time to train your own dog, you're not just teaching commands, you're building a deeper language of communication and mutual respect that enhances these natural trust signals. Training your dog yourself offers incredible benefits. It strengthens your bond through shared learning experiences, builds your dog's confidence and mental stimulation, reduces behavioral problems before they start, and creates clear communication that makes both of you happier and less stressed. Most importantly, a well-trained dog is a dog that can trust you to be a consistent, reliable leader, which deepens all the trust behaviors we've been discussing. Click the link below to discover proven training methods that will transform your relationship with your dog and unlock even deeper levels of trust and connection.
Have you ever noticed that after a really good play session, your dog sometimes brings you their toys and leaves them near you?
Not because they want to play more, but just because they want to share them with you. This behavior might seem simple on the surface, but it reveals something profound about how your dog sees your relationship. In the animal world, sharing valuable resources is a big deal. Food, toys, comfortable resting spots, these are precious commodities that animals typically guard carefully. When your dog spontaneously brings you their favorite tennis ball, squeaky toy, or that gross rope toy they've been carrying around for months and just leaves it near you, they're doing something that goes against many of their natural instincts. This behavior is an extension of play as a collaborative social activity. Instead of just enjoying their toy by themselves, hoarding it in their favorite corner, they want to create what animal behaviorists call a shared treasure in your common space. It's like they're saying, "This thing makes me happy, so I want to share it with you because you make me happy too." Think about how this translates to human relationships. When someone shares something they value with you, whether it's their favorite book, a special meal they cooked, or even just their time, it's a gesture of trust and affection. Your dog is doing the same thing, just with tennis balls and chew toys instead of books and home-cooked meals. What makes this behavior even more meaningful is that it often happens spontaneously, without any prompting from you. Your dog isn't asking for anything in return. They're not trying to initiate a new game or get your attention for treats. They're simply sharing because they want to include you in their world of treasured possessions. Sometimes you might find a collection of toys near your favorite chair, or discover that your dog has carefully placed their most prized possession right next to your bed. This isn't random behavior, it's deliberate sharing. They're creating a physical representation of the bond between you, mixing their precious things with your space. This sharing behavior represents one of the highest forms of dog trust because it shows they see you as part of their inner circle, their family pack. They trust you enough to let you into their world of valuable resources, and they want to share the joy these objects bring them. The deeper connection. Understanding these 3 subtle signs of trust can transform how you see your relationship with your dog. These behaviors show that your bond goes far beyond the basic needs of food, shelter, and exercise. Your dog is actively choosing to connect with you on an emotional level, showing trust in ways that took thousands of years of evolution to develop. When you start noticing these behaviors, you realize that your dog has been having a conversation with you all along. You just didn't know the language. Now that you do, you can appreciate the depth of trust and affection your furry friend has been showing you every single day. 4. Your dog's strategic resting spots, the ultimate trust move.
Here's something that might make you smile once you notice it. Your dog is basically your self-appointed bodyguard, even during nap time.
Have you ever wondered why your dog doesn't just curl up in the most comfortable spot in the house? Instead, they seem to have this uncanny ability to choose resting spots that let them keep an eye on both you and the front door at the same time. This isn't laziness or indecision, it's strategic positioning that reveals just how much your dog cares about your well-being. When your dog chooses to rest where they can observe you, they're making a conscious decision to prioritize your safety and their connection with you over their own comfort. Think about it. Your dog could easily find the softest bed, the warmest sunny spot, or the quietest corner of the house for their afternoon nap. But instead, they often choose that spot in the hallway where they can see into the living room where you're reading, while also having a clear view of anyone who might come through the front door. It's like they're saying, I want to relax, but I also want to make sure you're safe. This behavior shows an incredible combination of protective instinct and need for proximity. Your dog isn't just resting, they're maintaining a watchful presence. They've appointed themselves as your personal security system, even during their downtime. It's the canine version of, I want to relax, but I also want to take care of you. What's particularly touching about this behavior is how it demonstrates your dog's understanding of responsibility within your relationship. They've taken on the role of guardian, not because they have to, but because they want to. They trust you enough to be vulnerable and rest, but they love you enough to stay alert to potential threats. This strategic positioning also shows how your dog has learned to balance their own needs with their devotion to you. They figured out how to get their necessary rest while still fulfilling what they see as their duty to protect and stay connected with their favorite human. It's multitasking at its most heartwarming. 5. The gentle art of respectful affection.
There's something incredibly sweet about the way a truly trusting dog initiates physical contact.
Unlike the demanding pawing or insistent nudging that dogs do when they want something, this is different. It's gentle, respectful, and beautifully subtle. Maybe you're sitting at your desk working, and you suddenly feel a warm weight against your leg. You look down to find your dog has quietly positioned themselves so their head is resting gently on your foot. They're not asking for pets, not trying to interrupt your work, not demanding attention. They're simply seeking that physical connection that says, I just want to be close to you. Or perhaps you're watching TV on the couch and your dog settles down nearby. Not on top of you, not demanding space on the furniture, but close enough that their body is just barely touching yours. It's like they're saying, I respect your space, but I also need to feel connected to you. This subtle physical contact initiative is one of the most respectful forms of affection in the animal kingdom. Your dog is seeking comfort and security from your presence, but they're doing it in a way that doesn't demand anything from you. They're not being pushy or needy. They're being considerate. What makes this behavior so special is that it shows your dog sees you as their source of comfort and security. Just your physical presence is enough to make them feel safe and content. They don't need you to actively pet them or play with them. Simply being near you provides them with emotional regulation and peace. This respectful approach to physical contact also indicates a secure bond and mutual trust. Your dog trusts that you won't push them away or become annoyed by their gentle presence. At the same time, they respect your boundaries and space enough to approach connection in a non-invasive way. You might also notice this when your dog chooses to lie down just close enough that their back is touching your leg while you're standing in the kitchen, or when they rest their chin on the arm of your chair while you're reading. These gentle, subtle contacts are their way of saying, "I love you, and I trust that you love me too, so I'm gonna stay right here in your orbit." 6. The ultimate vulnerability, the relaxed belly display.
If you've ever had your dog roll over and show you their belly with a completely relaxed body, you've witnessed one of the most profound displays of trust in the animal kingdom.
But here's the crucial part that many people miss. This isn't the same as the fearful belly exposure that happens during submission or stress. When a dog shows their belly out of fear, their body language tells a completely different story. Their muscles are tense, their breathing might be rapid or shallow, their eyes might be wide or looking away, and their overall posture screams anxiety. This is very different from the trust-based belly exposure we're talking about. The relaxed belly display happens when your dog is completely comfortable and secure. They'll roll over slowly, almost luxuriously, and expose their most vulnerable area, their soft belly where all their vital organs are located. But unlike fearful submission, everything about their body language says relaxation. Their breathing is calm and steady, their facial expression is soft and peaceful, and their entire body appears loose and comfortable. This behavior is remarkable because from an evolutionary standpoint, exposing the belly is incredibly risky. In the wild, this position would leave an animal completely defensible against predators or threats. The fact that your dog willingly puts themselves in this vulnerable position shows they have absolute trust in their environment and, most importantly, in you. When your dog shows you their belly in this relaxed way, they're essentially saying, "I feel so safe with you that I can make myself completely vulnerable." It's a level of trust that goes beyond simple affection. It's complete faith in your protection and care. The important thing to remember is that this relaxed belly display doesn't always mean your dog wants belly rubs. Sometimes they do, and they'll give you additional signals, like wagging their tail or pawing gently at the air. But sometimes they're simply showing you their trust without asking for interaction. They might even seem a bit uncomfortable if you immediately reach for their belly. The key is to read the whole picture: the calm breathing, the relaxed facial expression, the loose body posture. When all these elements come together, you're witnessing one of the most beautiful displays of trust between species. Your dog is showing you that they feel so secure in your presence that they can be completely vulnerable, and that's a gift that should never be taken lightly. This belly display often happens during quiet moments, maybe when you're both relaxing in the evening or during lazy weekend mornings. It's your dog's way of saying, "Life is good, I'm safe, and I trust you completely." And in a world where trust can be hard to come by, that's something truly special. So when you put all these behaviors together, the synchronized walking, the loving gazes, the toy sharing, the strategic positioning, the respectful physical contact, and the vulnerable belly displays, you get a complete picture of what deep canine trust really looks like. These aren't just cute behaviors, they're a sophisticated language of love and trust that your dog has been speaking to you all along. Understanding these signals can deepen your relationship with your dog in ways you never imagined. When you recognize and appreciate these subtle communications, you're not just living with a pet, you're participating in one of the most remarkable interspecies friendships on Earth.